was working at Lockheed. Jim Doherty was my partner, and he had a picture of his bride. And she was very shy and very pleasant, very sweet. But she was not too comfortable around people, because I suppose her background hadn't prepared her for sort of easy sociality. She was convinced that she was not terribly pretty or sexy, really, you know. And as a matter of fact, she didn't have an aura of sexiness about her. The drama coach, Natasha Lytess, came into her life because I'm sure that Marilyn thought that there was some magic in Natasha. She felt she needed someone to support her, to tell her what she was doing right when she did something right. She thought that this whole lark of being a sex goddess or a glamour queen was just that. You know, she would play it if that's what they wanted. And as a matter of fact, she burlesqued it, really, because she thought the whole thing was very, very funny.
In River of No Return, Marilyn was cast opposite an old friend, Robert Mitchum.
You never return to me.
At that time, I didn't think she knew too many people who were very friendly to her. Growing up in an atmosphere of agents, directors, and journalists, she seemed like a lost child. The whole thing, to her, I mean, her position in this atmosphere was like Alice in Wonderland. The whole thing was through the looking glass, and she could not believe that anybody was really very serious about her.
Where are you taking me?
Home. She was a very special girl, and she had an enormous feeling for, well, just for people. When we came back from Canada, and then they were doing close-up work of the stuff we did on the raft in the white water. And there was a fellow in the tank blasting us with a high-pressure fire hose. And she suddenly looked over at him and started almost whimpering. And I said, "What is it?" She said, "Look at him." She said, "He's freezing." She said, "He's turning blue." And I said, "Good luck to him." And he keeps hitting me with that 175-pound hose.
Hit the roof!
And she made them take him out. She just stopped and said, "I can't." She said, "That man is suffering." And she stopped, and she wouldn't work until they replaced him with somebody who was warmer. She really felt she didn't have the inner qualifications to fulfill the image of the sex goddess. As a comedian, I think she was very comfortable. But she thought that the whole thing was a lie because it was not her. And so she tried to wrap it up, and she was going to New York, and she went to the actor's studio, and she wanted to find some firm ground. I should think that if Marilyn could be aware of the sort of legendary quality that she herself inspired, I should think that no one would be more surprised than she, because she never really felt worthy. She would feel that after her years of search that she had been finally and truly adopted.